now we have a great resource that Tammy put together. Thank you, Tammy. And here are some things you got to think about for next time we meet, which will be in 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. And I won't be here, unfortunately. I'll be out of town, but Sherry Dunn will be here, and she's going to be going into more depth about how you can use different apps, Web 2.0 tools, and even apps for the iPad to show how you can use that in your classroom to really get those students engaged. For the next time, you're going to bring 3 items with you. Okay, the first one is going to be a responder integration. So in other words, how are you going to use, and it doesn't have to be the active expressions. It could be Socrative if you want to use that. Some kind of student response device that you would use with an existing lesson you're already doing. Something that you can incorporate those into that lesson. Okay? The second thing that you're going to bring, this is going to be your actual artifact, is an example, and here's what I'd like you to do. Since you got shared whiteboard that you can record, and you have Edu-Creations that you can record, I want you to bring a lesson that you actually put together that you would share with your students, and you can share it with us when you come back. Maybe less than 5 minutes or so, just to show or explain what you did using this whiteboard integration. It could also be Active Inspire too if we get it rolling. If we don't, you have those options that I showed you. Yes?
So for the people that aren't here today that are going to watch this on the webinar, they'll also be wanting to make sure that he's done.
They'll be doing this too, once I get it up on. And then for number 3, I want you to bring a lesson plan idea, a lesson idea, or a plan that you've done before. So things you've done year after year. And this is just a mini lesson, it's not a whole unit, so don't worry about that. Bring it in May 19th, and we're going to talk about it, how we can modify it so that it's ready to go to give that TPAC spin on it. Okay? So bring an idea, and then when you see all those resources that are available to you, you can say, oh, I can use this to even expand more on that idea. So, so here's what I want to know from you, which I'm going to use for Socrative. There's actually a built-in exit ticket feature, which is really cool. So you can use this anytime you want. So the question is, minimize this so you can see it. Oops. The question is, what content apps or websites do you want to see next session that correlate with what you will be teaching the remainder of the year? So what do you want to see? What are some, I wonder what's out there. What do you want to know more about so that when we come, we can cater to your needs? So it's not just throwing stuff at you. There might be something you've heard of, you want to know more about. I need to know that information so I can get that curriculum and that topic covered. So I'm going to go in here, and if you don't know, even just one little thing, or how you can use wikis or blogs or whatever, okay? It doesn't have to be a specific app. So I'm going to go back here to my exit ticket. Watch how cool this is. All right, it's ready to go. It should start right now. So your name's going to be in there.
Is this on our little, these guys?
No, this will be on the,
Oh, I turned it off.
sorry, be on your smartphone or on your, sorry about that. There is a way you can do text responses, and if you want, you could do that. Go ahead, use your devices if use your active expressions if your Surface is turned off, because I'll paste those results on the flip chart.
So if we have our thing up, do you want us to go somewhere?
Yes, so I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to do a free text response. So I got to plug in the hardware. See, now if it doesn't work, why doesn't it work?
Because you don't have your key
I don't
in.
have that key in. That's right, the key to everything, not
Man,
USB.
I feel like I can teach this class. That feels so strong.
That's great. All right, so here we go.
Just for-
Now you can enter text, and it should let you. You got to turn it on, obviously, if you want to use that. Those people are using Socrative, use those, and I'll just combine the results.